Well, Captain? We're overdue for an oil change?
Certainly true.
You thought it would be good to have it done before the big crossing?
Yeah.
And by big crossing, I just mean from Bimini back to Florida, but it's big for us.
Yeah.
How many hours are you doing these changes? Or trying to? Not this way, honey.
Not nearly often enough is the official answer.
Yes, and the person we met the other day, he does what, the top and the bottom or something?
Yeah, he says he does the lower unit grease every 100 hours.
Yes, lower unit. I don't know if I've ever seen you do the lower unit.
I haven't.
Does it make you feel a little bit sheepish or what? Yeah, we can watch, but don't step down there. All right, good job, Captain. Thanks for your work. Keeping the boat running safely. All right, say thanks, Josh.
Thanks.
It's our last Bahamas sunset. We are leaving tomorrow, probably before sunrise, to make the run back to Florida. We're gonna head for Fort Lauderdale. There are some east winds that are supposed to be coming tomorrow, which should help us, and they're 15 to 20 knots, so could be a little rough, we don't know, but we're gonna make the attempt because we don't want to be stuck here for a week waiting for a weather window. So that's the plan, and this is a beautiful last evening here in Bimini, at least the south shore of South Bimini, and beyond those little islands is the big water that we're heading toward. Always makes me a little nervous when I can't see the bottom like I can here. Of course, Mike is excited as usual. See you in Florida. We have departed from Bimini and are making our way across to Florida today. Captain?
Yeah.
What are the conditions supposed to be like for the crossing?
Favorable.
What do you mean?
I mean, the wind is behind us.
That's good, so that means you can sail, right?
Yeah.
Keep on sailing?
The waves are close to behind us.
And it's going to be pretty choppy, do you think?
Yeah. It will.
Alright. Excited to get back to Florida or dreading it?
No, neither. I don't know.
We just want to make sure that buffets and theme parks and hotels don't become the new norm of our adventure.
Our simplified lifestyle, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably wise. Alright, well, safe sailing out here. Some of these waves look decent. We're not even at the Gulf Stream yet, right?
Not for quite a while.
Alright. Well, Mike?
Well,
How did it fare? The flag.
I'd say we made out of the country just in time.
It's about to break apart, isn't it?
It's, yeah, that's what, like a month, or 2 months, I mean.
Pretty good job?
What?
You have to buy a new flag every year or something? Like, they don't seem to last very long.
Well, there are flags and there are flags. This one is pretty cheap.
Let's see. Well, it did a good job anyway.
Served its purpose, so next time I will get a better one.
Time for a quarantine flag up now?
Yeah. Our Canadian flag has fared much better. And it's been up for, what, like...
Months and months.
10 months. Here you go.
Awesome. Alright, well,
See that, you might not see that.
yeah, I see that ship. What's it about?
Boat.
Looks like it's coming straight for us.
It is.
Great.
Full speed ahead. Alright.
So as you can see around us, we are back in Florida on the ICW. Very familiar but culture shocking kind of territory.
And what are we waiting around for here?
We're waiting for a bridge.
No.
And I just called my first bridge operator.
Ah, how'd that go for you?
It was successful.
Were you nervous?
Oh, of course not.
Are you gonna go through this bridge also?
I might. We'll see how I feel as we get closer.
All right.
9 minutes.
Woohoo!
Okay, so back on the ICW, and now we're taking our first detour to an area that we have not been. This is the, what's this river called? Okachika?
Okachika!
It's the St. Lucie River.
St. Lucie River. Oh. And we're basically headed to a marina near Stuart, Florida. Not a marina, but a boatyard. And they're going to do some work on the boat for us. So that's pretty good. And in the meantime, we are just relaxing in front of the boat now that we're in the easy ICW again. Kids are running around like crazy and eating gummies and snacks. So it's fun to be back on an area where it's, I don't know, just land on both sides, calmer waters, basically all that the ICW has to offer. And of course the Bahamas is super fun, but it's kind of nice to be on familiar ground, although I have to say Miami, and well, we weren't in Miami, but Fort Lauderdale where we arrived and all the way up that area was quite a culture shock with all the tall buildings. So at least here, well, still it's quite busy here, but we just went through a nice area that was not crazy. This is our first lock that we are approaching. Mike, why do we have to go through a lock?
Because we have to take the step up to the water level of the Lake Okeechobee.
Yes, that.
Yeah. So it's right now it's about 14.5 or 15 feet.
Of difference? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going through this lock, our first lock that we are
The
taking.
first lock with you on board anyway.
With me? Okay, fine. And then we're getting on the other side to a marina or a work center where they're going to do some work on the boat this week.
Mm-hmm.
So, on our way through. Okay, we had a bit of a shaky start because we were all set up for port side, and as we entered into the lock they said they switched it and wanted us on starboard side, so that was a bit crazy. But otherwise, we're ready at this lock. The kids are excited. Josh is locked into his high chair for the moment so we don't lose him overboard, and we're just waiting for the other boats to get set up, and then we are going up.
We have to basically feed in the slack as we go up.
Okay, that means pull it in, right? Got it.
Take up the slack.
Take up the slack. Got it. I've mostly watched locks on the other side from the outside looking down like those people. So this is a different experience for me. But I know this summer, if we do end up taking the boat back to Lake Ontario like we plan, it will be probably many locks. So the first of many. It won't seem so exciting then, I'm sure. It is a bit ominous as these doors close around us. Feels a bit like, I don't know, some kind of capture. The boat has been captured. It's a good thing for fenders, that's all I can say. And now I can see that this is called St. Lucie Lock, now that we're at the top. It's a pretty cool spot here. Looks like actually a nice park. And the sign says Stuart is 9 miles and the Atlantic ICW is 15 miles. So that's good to know. Okay, here we go, guys. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I can see how going through a ton of locks would really affect your time.
Yeah.
A lot more than bridges even.
Well, they're a lot faster in the Rideau River.
Oh, are they?
But yeah, they're not too big, right?
This is a pretty big drop. Or I guess the opposite of a drop. There we go. All right, we made it to the yachting center where they're going to use their lift to get us out here, but we are not doing that until next week, I think. So right now we're just getting settled, packing up our stuff, and then we are off the boat for a week while they do a bottom job and a waxing of the hulls on the bottom. So Mike's very excited to get boat jobs done.